The entire industry, come in, get your shot, see you later. People deserve more than that. If you're stuck in the grind of the in, out, there are other options. You're not alone, I promise. If you landed here, there's a reason. I grew up in West Texas, right where we are. Things that you learn here, they stick with you for the rest of your life. Honesty, truthfulness, I carry that with me in my practice and how I treat patients. I think that matters. I know it does out here. I do live that life as best I can. I live it with my family, I live it with my friends, and I live it with my patients. I think that the industry is starving for that. You landed on this page because you're looking for something. You have a question. I think that I might have an answer for you. What makes my practice different and what I want to instill in the other providers that I work with, be there for the patient first. If you're there for the patient first, and I know it sounds cliche, if you're there for the patient first, you don't have to worry about anything. Everything else just falls into place because you care about them and you care for them. We are in a space where honesty with patients matters more than it does in a lot of other areas. Growing up here forced me into this philosophy of personal betrayal if I'm unable to be honest with someone. I'm convicted into the truth. And I will say that that's probably the biggest difference that guides my practice. People are sharing with you things that they have a very hard time sharing with anyone. I think that vulnerability needs to be respected, and I think that vulnerability earns honesty and good care. I work really hard to find and solve as many issues as I can for the patients that I get to treat. I look at it as a privilege. I probably overhire staff because I find myself needing to have more interactions with patients than the time slot allows, but I can't pull myself away from someone when they need something. 4 years I worked the whole industry here. The entire industry, come in, get your shot, see you later. People deserve more than that. If you're seeing this, if you're stuck in the grind of the in, out, there are other options. A lot of stuff starts with just your metabolic health. My goal is to treat both. Get your hormones regulated, get your metabolism healing, and then allow that cascade to do what the body wants to do. Something very different about my practice is that oftentimes you will look or you will find that analysis and hormone management is often based off a point in time piece of data. I look at the entire trajectory of the hormone cycle. It's a big difference. I have worked really hard to develop some very powerful tools that allow me to determine where you are on a daily basis as related to your hormone levels. I'm not saying click here, and I'm not saying call me, but I am saying call someone, have a discussion. There are options out there, and you're not alone. I promise. We are all dealing with some version of this. You want to see what's going on under the hood? I'm here. We can look, see if there's a real issue or if it's just something that needs a little bit of tweaking.